dark gray t-shirt of the same brand because, well, T ended up on the other shirt, so I had to change shirts. Anyway, hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and speaking of T, yeah, apparently the mason jar I selected out of the cabinet, or whatever it's called, had a chip in one of the corners and was pissing out tea. Wow. So, I guess you gotta be careful of, not to chip the jars. Anyway. So, this is another MOC review, obviously in a different camera perspective because, well, I just don't feel like relocating Matau and Vakama, so can't believe I still haven't worn this shirt until today. So it's still fresh. That's why, I was messing with the collar thing, whatever. Anyway, so I have a new MOC for you that I built last night. Remember Meltdown from Hero Factory? Well, I decided, why not use the parts to create a monster of some sort? Not just any monster. A tentacle hentai monster. And here he is. Yep. I've only had 3 tentacle pieces. I would have had the Kalma tentacle pieces, and I never had the Nocturne tentacle piece, but thing is, I don't know what happened to those Kalma tentacles, but hey, I have the ones I have, so I'm happy with that. So, this is inspired by, obviously, tentacle hentai monsters. If you've watched To Love Ru, which is an anime from the 2000s and late 2000s, early 2010s, there's sometimes you'll see a tentacle monster of some sort getting all freaky, and so, but this one is bipedal. He's on 2 feet, and he's got all these tendrils and whatnot. In fact, 6. I decided to use all 6 of these bony leg pieces from Skull Scorpio, and along with a combination of some bones to create 6 tendrils, and it's got a gear function. Yippee skippy. Not that that's a bad thing, but 2 of the tendrils, which are down here on either side, connected to a Nika torso crotch area piece. Inky Torange. Those ones don't move. Well, they move. You can pose them, but they don't have the gear function attached to them. The top 2 do. So, it's not useful, but hey. The legs are interesting. They have the chicken leg design. In fact, this kind of design of leg, even with these type of feet, not in this color, kind of in depictions of Satan or something like that, which, is a thing. So I used the longest upper leg, the absolute longest upper leg CCBS bone piece for both this section. There you go. The hind leg thing, I guess you could call that, is just a standard upper arm, upper leg CCBS bone. And this is, of course, a Ben 10 foot from XT4. The back of the lower leg has these 4 long armor shells in black. Then also had the original Toa Metru lower legs in yellow. Didn't want to, not use those, so I used them. Here they are. The upper legs consist of, these, well, speaking of Kalma, we got Kalma armor in silver, and also attached to this Technic L-beam thing, is this 2003 Staff of Light, obviously cut down. I have a number of those that are cut down. So, oop, don't want to do that. So there you go. You can see he's got a black tentacle right here at his crotch section. Well, that's because it's his penis. His tentacle penis. Yeah, it's just attached with a CCBS ball joint. I could have added a couple of testicles there, but I chose not to because that would be going a little too far. It's already pretty phallic as it is, being a tentacle hentai monster. So there you go. The torso is the largest, the tallest of the CCBS torsos in orange, because I wanted to use that. It was the only one I had left. So we do have this 4-long armor shell down there above his tentacle penis. Covered with Sharpie, though, which is weird. I don't know why I did that. I tend to do that sometimes, but hey. Torso armor piece in yellow. That's nice. It looks like it's got residue of Sharpie on it. You got a couple of 4-longs in key torns right there with barbs. So little yellow barbs of some sort. Speaking of yellow barbs, you got one on this black armor shell piece. And that's on a dark gray bone piece with a pinhole in it, and that's connected to a, obviously, CCBS socket piece in black, and there's his ugly mug. So yeah, he looks like a Cyclops, of course. The gearbox has obviously these 2007, dagger pieces that are, they have that one part cut off, and then you got the Motoro Mari parts right there, because why not? The tendrils are all pretty fucking simple. You have upper arm, upper leg bones in the standard size. You have these bones in dark gray. You have these, and you have these. So it's pretty fucking simple. And you have 6 of them. And again, the top 4 do this because, he's trying to be menacing or whatever. As for his main arms that are attached to the actual body, he's got tentacles. Obviously, he's got a tentacle right here and a tentacle right here. This one's yellow. It comes from Voltix, I think was his name. This one obviously came from Meltdown. This one obviously came from the Baroness V7 vehicle. So the upper arm is obviously, a black version of this bone piece with a armor shell in yellow. With, again, all 4 of these armor shell pieces in yellow actually have residue of Sharpie, I think, or some kind of marker. And you got some black barb pieces, claw-looking things on all 4 of those. Because why not? Make it look more menacing and evil. And Keytorn's lower leg bone piece with the 2 pinholes surrounding the ball joint. And of course, attach that, with the CCBS ball joint. We got the main Meltdown, thing with these 2 pincher things. I decided to keep those because they look cool. I might remove the stickers just because I don't like the stickers on this one. They look kind of stupid. I mean, they look fine for, the actual Meltdown set, but for this, no. You can see I attach these Mari Nui blades, just because, if he drags in a enemy with his tentacles, he can stab him as well, because who doesn't like gore? He does have the Technic piece right there connecting a Paraka feet, or Paraka foot claw thing. It's not the ideal design, but hey, it is one, so he can actually grab you, which, don't think dirty. He does have the shin pieces from Motunui and Akar, and also Rotor, but in this case they're yellow, so they're right there as like wrist guards of some sort. So articulation, he has way too much. He has articulation in the arms, which can go every which way, and his wrist as well. His head can go up and down. He can go farther with his head like that. Each tendril can move at your discretion. The tentacle penis can be adjusted all the way up like that. And all the way down as well. His legs. Come on, camera, quit being stupid. His legs, he can do that. And, the ankle is articulated, but it has limitations given the way that it is. So, other than that, that's basically the articulation. It's pretty simple, even though there's a lot of it on this MOC. There's so much articulation, it's not even funny because of the massive fucking tendrils and whatnot. There's extra articulation up the wazoo. So this is quite a MOC. It's a monster of a MOC, literally. It's a fucking tentacle hentai monster. It's definitely a weird MOC, definitely another one that you wouldn't consider a normal Rahi. I would, in fact, they call it one of Makuta's deadly, insane, monstrous beasts. Actually, if you want, you can call it one of Mutron's deadly beast. Experiments that gone horribly wrong. You know, Mutron from the 2008 storyline, the mad scientist Makuta dude. He created this thing, and it can't stop going around being all weird with its tentacles and whatnot. And he probably regrets it for the rest of his life. Until he died in the energy storm. Thanks, Mutron. So, yeah, what do you guys think of this MOC? It's pretty cool, actually. The tendrils aren't normal tentacles. You can call them tentacles, but hey, they're alright, you know. They're still usable, so, you know. But the main tentacles are obviously, you know, you can see them wiggling around and I would have added the Kalma tentacles as well. I didn't have those, unfortunately. At least I don't have them anymore. I don't know what happened to those, to be honest. Might have lost them. But just one of those pieces that I end up losing for whatever reason. Probably, you know, I honestly don't know, but yeah. So what do you think of this tentacle hentai monster? It looks awesome. It looks phallic. It looks like an experiment gone wrong. And I don't know. It's going to take up some shelf room because, you know, it always does because of, you know, his, yeah. And just the size and the mass of this thing, and you know, the width with all the tendrils and whatnot, and of course the tentacles. Tentacle. So yeah, that is the tentacle hentai monster, and yeah, there you go. So. I hope y'all like this MOC. I hope y'all enjoy this here video, and yeah, I got plans for another MOC involving this modified mask of control. So you know, obviously I splayed out the these little side things, and you know, cut away at the chin guard thing, or not guard, but chin thing. And obviously up top to make it look more like what we saw in the prototype photos. So I got a plan for this one. I'll let y'all know about that later once I have the MOC built. So be patient, stay tuned, and tea. Oh yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.